students! We are going to tackle about operations involving fractions. Ituturo natin kung paano natin mas madaling solve ang addition, subtraction, multiplications, and divisions involving fractions. Let's start with addition and subtraction of similar fractions. So when you say similar fractions, the denominator are the same. Yan. So, for example, number 1, we have 1/5 plus 2 over 5. If you are going to add or subtract similar fraction, you will just copy the denominator. Okay? Just copy the denominator and then combine the numerator, which is 1 plus 2. So, we have 1 plus 2, the answer is 3 over 5. So, that is the answer for number 1. Ganun lang kasimple kapag similar fraction. Let us have number 2. 7 over 9 minus 4 over 9. Copy the denominator, which is 9. Then combine 7 minus 4. Simplify 7 minus 4. The answer is 3 over, just copy, 9. Then, 3 over 9, we can simplify this one furthermore. So, the answer here is 1 over 3. Why 1 over 3? Because 3 over 9 are both divisible by 3. So, 3 divided by 3, the answer is 1. Then, 9 divided by 3, the answer is 3. Our final answer is 1 over 3 or 1/3. Next, let us have number 3. Negative 8 over 10 plus 3 over 10. Again, copy the denominator, which is 10, and then we have combined negative 8 plus 3 equals negative 8 plus 3, we have negative 5 over 10. Why negative 5? So, we have different sign. You are going to subtract 8 minus 3. The answer is 5. And then, copy the sign of the higher number. The higher number is 8, which is negative. Kaya, ang sagot mo dapat is negative. Is it clear? Then, negative 5 over 10. We can simplify this one more. The answer here is negative 1 over 2 or negative 1/2. Why negative 1/2? They are both divisible by 5. So, we can divide 5 into 5. The answer is 1. And 10 into 5, the answer is 2. Is it clear? So, ganun lang kasimple mag-addition and subtraction of similar fractions. What if this similar fraction tayo? Addition and subtraction of the similar fractions. When you say these similar fractions, the denominator are not the same. Magkaiba ang mga denominator natin. So, what you are going to do, we are going to use butterfly method. What is butterfly method? Ganito siya. You are going to multiply this one. 1 times 3, the answer is 3. Right here, 3. Then, plus. Next, this one. 2 times 2, the answer is 4. Over, afterwards, you are going to multiply the denominator. 2 times 3, the answer is 6. Ganun lang kasimple. And then, combine 3 plus 4, the answer is 7 over 6. Or change it into mixed number, the answer is 1 and 1 over 6. Is it clear? That's a butterfly method. Let us have another example. Let us have the butterfly method. Multiply. 5 times 4, the answer is 20. Next, multiply this to 1. 3 times 3, the answer is 9. Then, copy the sign. Alright? Then, multiply this. The answer is 3 multiplied by 4, the answer is 12. Then, 20 minus 9, the answer is 11 over 12. So, that's your answer now. Ganun lang kasimple kapag the similar fraction. Let's have another example. Butterfly method. Negative 5 times 5. The answer is negative 25. Next, 6 times negative 3. The answer is minus 18. Then, over 6 times 5. The answer is 30. Then combine. Since they have the same sign, you are going to add, then copy the sign. Ang sign natin is negative, then you are going to add 25 plus 18. So the answer is 43 over 30. Or you may change it into mixed number. So the answer is 1 and negative 1 and 13 over 30. Negative. Yan. So, this is now your answer. Is it clear? Hope mas naintindihan nyo kung paano siya isolve. Let's have more examples. Number 4. We have 3 over 6 plus 5 over 4. Let us have the butterfly method. Multiply 3 times 4. The answer is 12. Copy the sign. You have plus. Next, 6 times 5. The answer is 30. Next, multiply 6 times 4. The answer is 24. Equal. Combine. 12 plus 30. The answer is 42. Over 24. So, we are going to simplify 42 over 24. It is divisible by 6. So, see 42 over 24 are divisible by 6. Therefore, we can simplify it as 7 over 4. If we are going to divide 42 divided by 6, the answer is 7. Then 24 divided by 6, the answer is 4. Is it clear? So, this is now your answer. We have 7 over 4. Is it clear? So, kailangan, lagi mong tatandaan na kapag pwede pang i-divide yung inyong fractions, you need to simplify it. Is it clear? Next tayo, number 5. We have 4 over 6 minus 1 half. Let us have the butterfly method. 4 times 2. The answer is 8. Right here, 8. Copy the sign, minus 6 times 1. The answer is 6. That's 1. 6 times 1. Then, the last part, we have the denominator. 6 times 2. The answer is 12. Next, 8 minus 6. The answer is 2 over 12. And 2 over 12 are divisible by 2. Therefore, we can simplify it as 1 over 6. 2 divided by 2, we have 1. And 12 divided by 2, we have 6. That is now your answer. Next tayo. Let us have number 6. We have negative 4 over 7 plus negative 3 over 5. So, we have here, multiply 4 times 5. The answer is negative 20. Just copy the sign. Then, positive times negative, we have negative. Next, we have 7 times 3. 7 times 3, the answer is 21. And then, 7 times 5, just write here as your denominator, the answer is 35. Then, this one, just combine. So, since same sign siya, they are both negative, add mo lang. So, 20 plus 21, the answer is 41. Then, just copy the sign which is negative. Then, over 35. So, ito ay wala na siyang divisible to each other, kaya hindi mo na siya masa-simplify. So, this is now your final answer. Or, you may change it into mixed number. So, or, the answer is negative 1 and 6 over 35. So, yan yung mga pwede mong sagot. Is it clear? So, that is how you are going to add and subtract dissimilar fractions. Now, let's move with a whole number, then a mixed number. We are going to add and subtract. Addition and subtractions of whole numbers and fractions. Let us have this one. We have an involve of a whole number and a fraction. So, meron tayong improper at saka proper fraction. And then a whole number. Let us try number 1. What if we have involved whole number in a proper fraction? So, what you are going to do? So, in this case, class, ang gagawin nyo dito, maglalagay kayo ng denominator sa whole number na over 1. Yan. So, fraction na rin siya. So, we have 3 over 1. Then, afterwards, we are going to use na yung butterfly method. So, let us have. We have 3 multiplied by 5. The answer here is 15. Next, 1 times 4 plus 1 times 4, we have 4. Next, 1 times 5. The answer here is 5. Then combine. 15 plus 4, the answer is 19 over 5. So, we have here improper fraction or change it into mixed number. The answer is 3 and 4 over 5. Ganun lang kasimple. Next, let us have number 2. Again, just have it right here over 1 for the whole number. Then, just have the butterfly method. 4 multiplied by 1, the answer is 4. Copy the sign. We have here minus 7 times 8, the answer is 56. Then, 7 times 1, the answer here is 7. Then, subtract. 4 minus 56. The answer is negative 52. Why negative? Because the sign of the higher number is negative. Then, they are different in sign. You are going to subtract the numbers. So, the answer is negative 52 over 7. So, this is now your answer. So, pwede mo naman siya i-change into mixed number. So, the answer we have 7 and 3 over 7. Negative. Yan. So, pwede namang improper fraction or mixed number. Depende sa inyo. Next tayo. Let us have number 3. So, lagyan ulit natin ng over 1 si whole number. Ayan. And then, afterwards, you are going to have the butterfly method. 7 times 1. 7 ay negative. So, negative 7. Next, 6 times 3. The answer is negative 18. Then, over 3 multiplied by 1. The answer here is 3. Then, combine. Since they are both negative, negative ang sagot mo, then you are going to add 18 plus 7, the answer is negative 25 over 3. Or change it into mixed number, the answer is negative 8 and 1/3. That's your answer. O, kaya iyan. Is it clear? So, kapag may whole number, gawin mong fraction sa pamamagitan ng paglalagay mo ng denominator na 1, then proceed into butterfly method. Now, let's move with mixed number naman ang katapat natin. Mixed number and a fraction, then mixed number and a whole number. Number 4, we have 2 and 1/4 plus 3 and 1/2. In this case, class, you need to change this one into improper fraction. So, how will you change this one into improper fraction? You are going to multiply the denominator multiply by the whole number, then add the numerator. Pero, ako kopyahin nyo pa rin yung denominator niya. So, let us copy the denominator, which is 4. So, for us to have the numerator, multiply the denominator times the whole number, which is 4 times 2. The answer is 8. Then, add the numerator. 8 plus 1, the answer is 9. So, right here, 9. Ganun lang. Then, plus. Change it into improper fraction. 3 times 2, the answer is 6. 6 plus 1, we have 7 over 2. Then, punta ka na ulit kay butterfly method. We have 9 multiplied by 2. The answer is 18. Plus 4 multiplied by 7, the answer is 28. Over 4 multiplied by 2, the answer is 8. And then, you are going to add 18 plus 28. The answer here is 46 over 8. Since we have the answer of 46 over 8, it is divisible by 2. So, we can simplify it as 23 over 46 divided by 2, the answer is 23. And 8 divided by 2, the answer is 4. We have 23 over 4. Is it clear? Or change it into mixed number. The answer is 5 and 3 over 4. Ayun lang. Ganun lang kasimple. Okay? Next tayo. Let us have number 5. So, since we have here a mixed number and a improper fraction na, ito na lang mixed number yung i-change natin. Copy over 3. Then, 6 times 3, the answer is 18 plus 2. 18 plus 2, the answer is 20. So, that is the improper. Minus. Just copy 7 over 6. And then, we are going to proceed with the butterfly method. Equals 20 multiplied by 6. The answer is 120. Next, minus 7 times 3. The answer is 21. Over 3 multiplied by 6. The answer is 18. Then, simplify 120 minus 21. The answer is 99 over 18. Then, simplify 99 over 18. They are divisible by 9. So, 99 divided by 9, the answer is 11. Then, 18 divided by 9, the answer is 2. So, we have 11 over 2 or 5 and 1 half. So, that is your answer. Is it clear? So, that is how we are going to add and subtract fractions. Whole numbers and fractions, mixed numbers and fractions, and a whole number. Is it clear? Basta kapag mixed number siya, change it into improper fraction, then go to your butterfly method. Okay? Let's have multiplications of fractions. Our given here is improper and proper fractions. So, for us to multiply fractions, ang pinakamadaling way lang po niyan ay numerator by numerator, denominator by denominator. Okay? So, applicable lang po yan kapag multiplications of fractions. Si butterfly method, applicable lang kapag addition and subtraction of fractions. Kapag multiplication, numerator, multiply by numerator, denominator, multiply by denominator. Let's have multiplication. 4 times 2, the answer is 8. 5 times 3, the answer is 15. Ganun lang kasimple. So, the answer is 8 over 15. So, wala na siya, hindi mo na siya pwedeng i-simplify kasi wala nang divisible para sa kanilang dalawa. Is it clear? Next tayo. Let us have number 2. We have numerator multiply by numerator. Negative 3 times negative 5. Since they are both negative, magiging na siyang positive. So, the answer is positive 15 over 4 multiplied by 6, the answer here is 24. Then, 15 and 24, they are divisible by 3. The answer is 15 divided by 3. The answer is 5 over 24 divided by 3. The answer is 8. So, this is now your final answer. We have 5 over 8. So, meron pang other way para dito naman sa number 2. Pwede tayong mag-cancellation. Kapag cancellation, make sure lang na ang numerator at denominator ay pwede siya ay divisible to each other. For example, etong 3 and 4, hindi sila divisible sa each other. Si 3 and 6, they are divisible to each other. So, they are divisible by 3, sorry. So, since they are both divisible by 3, pwede kang mag-cancel. So, 3 divided by 3, it becomes 1. And 6 divided by 3, the answer is 2. Ayun na. So, si 3 ay naging 1, si 6 ay naging 2. If you multiply it, negative 1 times negative 5, the answer is positive 5. If you multiply 4 times 2, the answer is 8. Ganun po kasimple. Is it clear? Kapag siya divisible si numerator at saka si denominator. It's either on the both sides. Okay? So, po pwede dun sa kabilang side, pwede dun sa kanyang ilalim. Is it clear? Next tayo, let us have number 3. For number 3, we have negative 7 over 3 over 3, negative 7 over 3 multiplied by 5 over 3. As you can see, we have 7 over 3, hindi sila divisible, then 7 over 3 here, hindi rin sila divisible, 5 over 3, hindi divisible. So, we cannot have a cancellation. So, ang gagamitin natin ay numerator by numerator, denominator by denominator. Yun yung gagamitin natin. So, we have negative 7 times 5. The answer is negative 35. Over 3 times 3, the answer is 9. Mapapansin nyo, wala nang divisible sa kanya. Pwede na iyan ang inyong sagot. Is it clear? Let's have another examples. Number 4. We have 8 over 10 times 3 over 4. So, let us have cancellations kung pwede, if is it possible. So, we have 8 and 10. 8 and 10 are divisible by 2. Is it? Yes. So, since it is divisible by 2, we can cancel this one. 8 divided by 2, it becomes 4. Then, 10 divided by 2, the answer is 5. So, nag-iin na tong 4 over 5. And then, tingin pa natin kung pwede pa tayo mag-cancellation. Si 4 and 4, yes, they are divisible by 4. So, therefore, itong 4 na to, it becomes na tong 1. Then, yung 4 dito, magiging na ring 1. So, now, we can now multiply. 1 multiplied by 3, the answer is 3. Over. Ito ay 5 multiplied by 1, the answer is 5. Ganun na kasimple. We have 5 over 3. Okay? Paano kung hindi mo agad nakita na divisible siya? Pwede mo naman siya i-multiply. Tingnan nyo 4 multiplied by 3, the answer here is 12. Over 5 times 4, the answer is 20. Then, kung mapansin nyo, they are divisible by 4. So, 12 divided by 4, the answer is 3. Then, 20 divided by 4, the answer is 5. So, ganun pa rin. Yun nga lang, magsisimplify ka pa ulit para makuha mo yung final answer. Is it clear? Pero kung nakita mo na agad na pwede naman siya i-cancelled out, pwedeng-pwede na po. Para doon ka na agad sa final answer. Okay? Now, let's have number 5. Negative 6 over 12 times 5 over 10. Si negative 6 over 12, they are divisible by 6. Kaya, si 6, it becomes 1, and 12 becomes 2. Divide both by 6. Diba? Next, si 5 over 10. They are both divisible by 5. So, therefore, si 5 becomes 1 and 10 becomes 2. Is it clear? Then, now, we can now multiply it by numerator and numerator, denominator by denominator. Negative 1 multiplied by 1, the answer is negative 1 pa din. Over 2 times 2, the answer is 4. So, the answer is negative 1/4. Is it clear? What if your given has a mixed number? If there is a mixed number, you need to change this one into improper fraction. Is it clear? Then this one, just copy. We have 2/3. Then 3 and 1/4, change it into improper fraction. We have here over 4 as your denominator. Then multiply. 4 times 3, the answer is 12. Plus 1, the answer is 13. Yan. Now, let's see kung meron tayong pwedeng i-cancel out. Si 2 and 3, hindi pwede. Si 2 and 4, pwede. They are divisible by 2. So, 2 divided by 2, the answer is 1. And 4 divided by 2, the answer is 2. Then, 1 multiplied by 13, the answer is 13 over 3 times 2, the answer is 6. Ayan eh, sagot. So, we have 13 over 6. Is it clear? So, ganun lang kasimpleng mag-multiply ng fractions. Okay? Now, let's move with division of fractions. Divisions of fractions. Number 1, we have 3/4 divided by 1/4. In division of fractions, kailangan mong kuhanin ang reciprocal ng iyong divisor. Ano po ba dyan ang divisor? Ito yung ating divisor, yung laging pangalawa. Then, yung una, ang tawag dyan ay dividend. Is it clear? So, yung pangalawa, find the reciprocal. Reciprocal. What is reciprocal? Reciprocal, yung kabaliktaran niya. So, since 1/4 siya, ang reciprocal niya magiging 4 over 1. Is it clear? So, that is reciprocal. Laging reciprocal nung pangalawa. Okay? Ng inyong divisor or ng inyong divisor. Okay? Now, let's have. After you find the reciprocal, you will change division into multiplication. We have 3, just copy the dividend, 3 over 4, then 3 over 4, then change it into multiplication. So, 1/4 reciprocal, that is 4 over 1. Ayan na. Then, proceed to multiplication. O, dito, pwede tayo mag-cancellation. Si 3 and 4, hindi pwede. Pero, si 3 and 1, hindi pwede. Si 4 and 4, yes, pwede po. So, cancel na yung 4 dito at saka yung 4 dyan. It becomes 1. It becomes 1. Then, multiply. 3 times 1, the answer is 3. Over 1 times 1, we have 1. 3 over 1, the answer is 3 na lang. Is it clear? Next tayo. Number 2. We have 5 over 6. Copy 5 over 6. Pwede kang gumamit ng dot or pwede kang gumamit ng open and close parentheses. Then, 7 over 12. Reciprocal ng 7 over 12, the answer is 12 over 7. Yan. Then, tingin kung pwede tayong mag-cancellation. 5 and 6, hindi pwede. 5 and 7, hindi pa rin pwede. Si 6 and 12 po pwede. They are divisible by 6. So, 6 becomes 1, then 12 becomes 2. Okay? Then, proceed in multiplication. Numerator by numerator, denominator by denominator. 5 times 2, we have here 10. 1 times 7, we have here 7. So, ayan na yung sagot mo. Is it clear? Next, let's solve number 3. We have 8 over 5 divided by negative 6. Okay, so since we have here a whole number, tagay ka dyan ng over 1 para maging fraction. Then, find the reciprocal. We have 8 over 5 multiplied by reciprocal, we have negative 1 over 6. Ayan. It is equal to. So, let us have kung pwede tayo mag-cancellation. 8 and 5, hindi pwede. 8 and 6, yes, they are both divisible by 2. So, 8 becomes 4 and 6 becomes 3. Then, proceed in multiplication. Numerator by numerator, denominator by denominator. 4 times negative 1, we have negative 4 over 5 times 3, we have here 15. So, this is now your final answer. So, wag kayong malilito. Okay? So, may iba't ibang way sa pagsosolve, pero wag po kayong malilito. Is it clear? Let's have more examples. Number 4. Negative 3 and 1/4 divided by negative 2 and 4 over 7. So, mixed number again. So, change it into improper fraction. Just copy the denominator. We have here 4. Then, 4 times 3, we have 12. 12 plus 1, we have 13. Negative 13 over 4. Then, divided by, we have, copy the denominator, which is 7. 7 times 2, we have 14. 14 plus 4, the answer is negative 18. Ayan. So, mixed number muna. Afterwards, tsaka tayo mag-reciprocal. So, it is equals to negative 13 over 4. Find the reciprocal, then change it into multiplication. So, negative 18 over 7, it becomes negative 7 over 18. Ayan. Then, proceed to multiplication. Numerator by numerator, denominator by denominator. So, tingin muna kung meron bang pwedeng i-cancel out. 13 and 4, wala. 13 and 18, hindi pwede. 7 and 4, hindi pwede. 7 and 18, hindi rin pwede. So, proceed ka na sa multiplication. So, 13 times 7, then 4 times 18. Since they are both negative, positive ang ating magiging sagot. So, we have 13 times 7, we have positive 91. Over 4 times 18, we have 72. So, the answer here is 91 over 72. So, ayan na yung sagot mo. Next tayo, number 5. We have 7 divided by 5 and 2/3. So, whole number tayo. So, gawin mo ng fraction that is 7 over 1. So, right here, 7 over 1, then divided by. Change it into improper fraction. We have 3 multiplied by 5, 15. 15 plus 2, the answer is 17 over 3. And then, find the reciprocal of this one, then change it into multiplication. Copy this one. 7 over 1, then multiply by reciprocal. We have 3 over 17. Then, tingnan kung meron kayong pwede i-cancel out. So, si 7 and 1, wala. 7 and 17, wala. 3 and 1, then 3 over 17. Okay, not possible ang cancellation. So, numerator by numerator, denominator by denominator. 7 times 3, the answer is 21 over 1 times 17, the answer is 70. So, our answer is 21 over 17. Okay? So, hope naintindihan po ang ating lessons about operations involving fractions. So, ganun lang po kasimple yun. So, hindi naman siya ganun kahirap. Kailangan nyo lang po siyang intindihin. Kailangan alam nyong mag-multiply ng mga numbers easily at mag-simplify ng fractions. Is it clear? So, thank you for listening.